case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Go together now?
On the first
Real bad.
episode of Toxic Ties, we're going to get
Whatever you
into
say.
Diddy and
I like
Caresha.
that.
Also, everything is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Is this a case of love, blind loyalty, or just selective accountability? When power, love, and allegations mix, things can get extremely complicated. Caresha's undeniable affection for Diddy has been on display on and off again for a few years, dating all the way back to 2021. Speculation surrounding the duo began in 2021, and it was cited that they met as early as 2020. From there, things moved quickly. He introduced her to a different world. Luxury access, elite rooms, private jets, and rubbing elbows probably with certain people that she would have never ever met. Not to say that she wasn't a shining star in her own right, because she definitely was being half of the city girl. She definitely had a solid fan base. But Sean just introduced her to new things. And she always stated that's why she gravitated towards him. They both claimed to be single, but was always seen around and tied together. From public breakups to makeups, from babies to backlash, nothing seemed to shake their bond. Now let's discuss something that people don't say out loud or talk about: the power dynamic of this relationship. Age isn't always a problem in a relationship, but it does shift the dynamic of things. Being that he's almost 25 years older than her, he's old enough to be her father. Think about it. A person of that caliber and also that much older than you can probably be very persuasive and manipulative. Also, the younger person in the dynamic can be attracted to the stability, the elevation, or just the guidance that the companionship with the older person brings. They can be self-consciously drawn to them and not even realizing it. And they can also be searching for something and not know it. Now let's add in the background factor. Caresha has been open about coming from a tough environment. And there's a big difference between being hood rich and stepping in a life of softness, luxury, and ease. When someone introduces you to a life of glamour, private jet, designer, and opportunity, not to mention he is the driving force behind her podcast, Caresha Please. It can feel like security and stability and like a way out. I'm sure she had in her head she was never going back to where she came from. And I'm pretty sure he was a security blanket for that. As I said before, not saying she didn't have her own career prior to ever dating him. But let's be honest, he introduced her to new things. Like as I stated, she even said he made her a businesswoman. And also, like I said, he's the driving force behind Caresha Please. She's probably never met anyone in her life that she felt has given her so much. Matter of fact, she has stated that. And she stated that they fell in love and she didn't expect to fall in love. Now here's where the conversation shifts. As legal issues and multiple allegations surrounding Sean Combs was widely reported, people didn't just watch him, they watched her. And they noticed her silence. One thing many people noticed is that she never publicly wavered, and she always supported him throughout everything. Even when videos surfaced of him abusing his now ex Cassie, she still stated that was something she didn't experience and she didn't know that person. Two things can be honestly true at once. Someone can be good to you and harmful to someone else. Her fans were divided and her public perception got complicated. This is a woman who has built a brand rooted in confidence, independence, and women empowerment through her lyrics with her group. People start feeling like, are you truly for women or just for yourself? Also, how do you stand beside someone facing allegations that serious while also standing for women? It's impossible to do both. It's like an oxymoron. Especially considered she said herself that she had history with domestic violence. That also shocked a lot of people. And the letter that she wrote to the judge on his behalf, that didn't help either. That just made matters worse. Sometimes I feel like it's not love that keeps women in certain spaces. It's everything that came with it. They would rather express loyalty, and silence feels safer. Speaking out can feel like losing everything tied to that one person. So I have another question. Is it love or just purely survival? Or is this what happens when personal experience and public accountability don't align with the way people expect? I personally feel like you can stand by someone and still stand for something. But a lot of us feel like this wasn't the case here. His actions were totally discarded publicly. This has been my first episode of Toxic Ties. And thanks for whoever stayed listening to the end. I really appreciate you.